Hey, shalom, shalom. This is the brother Amon coming at you again with another lesson. All right, Lord willing, you'll be edified. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who taught us this truth, and shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, this is a quick lesson, man. All right, because the wages of sin is death. All right. Matter of fact, let me just get that. This is the book of Romans, chapter 6 and verse 23. It reads, "For the wages of sin is death, but the gift of Yahweh is eternal life through Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, our Lord," man. All right. The wages of sin is death. That's what your payment is. All right. After all these years, months, weeks, hours, minutes of sinning, of going off and continuing to go off consistently, right? Without no repenting, without no consideration of the Lord. This is your check now, man. This is what you get paid. All right? This is your balance.
A man and a woman allegedly having an affair are killed in a crash. Police say their car was struck by the woman's husband. Good evening. This is the KTLA 5 News at 5:30. I'm Cher Calvin.
And I'm Mike Olma. That deadly crash happened in San Bernardino after the husband reportedly confronted his wife.
KTLA Shelby Nelson live in San Bernardino and has more on the investigation. Shelby.
Hey, and I just wanted to add, that's what's going on, man. The Lord is confronting shit, man. All right, let's look at that word confront real quick, man. Because that's what's going on, man. This is the etymon for the word confront. It says to stand in front of, be facing, right? This is the Lord taking a look at you and all the wickedness, all the fuckery, the foolery that you've been indulging in, right? This is the Lord judging you. It says assign limits, right? You've reached your limit, man. It says sense of to face in defiance or hostility, right? This is the Lord judging you. This is the Lord looking at you and all this bullshit, and he feeling some type of way, right? Because America teaches you that you can do whatever you want to do, man. The Christian church teaches you that you can accept Jesus' cross and you can come as you are, man. And you don't have to change nothing about yourself, man. You can be a flaming hot Cheeto, and the Lord still love you. The Lord still fucking with you. No. That's the furthest thing from the truth, man. It says to face in defiance, man. To be an op to. It says to face in defiance or hostility, stand in direct opposition to. This is the Lord taking a look at you wicked ass bitches, man, and you wicked ass niggas, man. This is how he's taking a look at you. Because when the Lord speaks to you, you don't hear it. You pull away the shoulder. You want to do you. It says, bring face to face with another. Okay, that was pretty much it. I wanted to get on that.
Sheriff Micah, this is being called a love triangle that took a turn for the worse. And according to that woman's family, she was a church-going woman, a mother of 3, who was in the process of trying to leave her husband. At the intersection of Paris Hill Park Road
and I want to add, who gave you the right? Okay? Who gave you women the right to say, I don't want to be with my husband no more? Right? Who gave y'all the right to do that, man? Who put darkness for light and light for darkness? Who turned the things of the earth upside down? Esau Edom, man. This devil, man. This pale-faced devil. That's who did it. Who gave you the liberty, which is freedom, to do whatever the hell you want to do, man? To go against the scriptures, to go against your husband, your Lord. And they put laws in place to protect you while you're doing it. So nobody's boo-hooing, nobody's doing that, man. Right? Imagine the lives that you assisted this devil in destroying with you following after his ways. Imagine how many families were tore apart. No different from the way Esau Edom did it. Right? Still tore apart. So you women have a lot of blood on your hand, man. Right? Matter of fact, hold up. This is the book of Romans, chapter 7 and verse 2. It says the woman, it says the woman which having husband, right, as this woman did, and we're not talking about paperwork. Paperwork don't make you somebody's wife or husband, man. All right? Sex is what consecrates marriage. Sex is the paperwork. It says the woman which having husband is bound. Let's look at bound real quick. To be tied to, tied down by. It says a fastened by or as if by a band, confined. It says here, let's go to the etymology. It says bound. Adjective. It says fastened. In a figurative sense of compelled. Earlier in the fuller form, it says the blah 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 is from late 15th century. The literal sense of made. It says the literal sense of made fast by tying, right? It says with fetters or chains, etc. Right? Handcuffs will be making you bound, right? You're tied down. It says it says to form the boundary of, also to set the boundaries of. It says confined with limits, right? When you're confined with limits, you're tied down by your limits, man. You can't go no further than what your limits allow you, right? All right. This is Romans 7:2. It says the woman which hath an husband is bound by the law of her husband so long as he liveth. Okay. So you ain't supposed to be getting married and then deciding, you know what, I don't want him anymore. He's this, he's that. I'm about to find somebody else. Right? That's a recipe for death, man. That's a recipe for death. For both. Because here it is, this dude, old buddy, he in the midst of adultery. But I'm gonna get back to this.
Pacific Street in San Bernardino. A memorial symbolizes what tragic event happened here just over a week ago. A man and woman now identified as 25-year-old Asia Guerci and 31-year-old Charles Dark were both found dead inside a vehicle after what appeared to be a crash. Mangled guardrail and a damaged fence show what's left from the impact. San Bernardino police were called out just after midnight on January 26th, but eventually determined that this was much more than an accident. This was a homicide. Police say the suspect, identified as 31-year-old Isaac Albert Perez, ran his wife Asia and the man who she was having an affair with and who is believed to be her co-worker off the road. Perez is accused of confronting the two about the affair at Paris Hilton.
So you see, real quick, this is the book of Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 34. It reads, for jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore, he will not spare in the day of vengeance, man. Okay, and we know that vengeance is the Lord's, right? And we also know that the Lord is in control of every spirit, every living, right, creature that creeps upon the earth, right? We know that the Lord has created spirits for vengeance, man. Right? Spirits that have a bound, right? A boundary. They have a limit. After they reach their limit, they clock off. It's time. They punch the clock. Okay, it says for jealousy is the rage. Let's look at this word jealousy. It says feeling or emotion people get. Oh man. It says jealousy generally refers to the thoughts or feelings of insecurity, fear, and concern over relative lack of possessions or safety. Right? So this man was insecure, right? His wife wants to, after all these years, bitch, and you think you can just up and leave? Not to them spirits created for vengeance. Nah, you got a whole nother thing coming, Joe. It says, in concerns over relative lack of possessions or safety, right? His position wasn't safe, wasn't secure anymore. Because our women have the liberty to gad abroad, man. It says jealousy can consist of one or more emotions such as anger, right? You can't say this man wasn't angry. Here it is, they running, they in the car. This nigga, why is you, look, don't you see the situation this bitch got you in, bro? Y'all flying in the car, man. She probably driving the motherfucking car, man. Now you upstairs from fucking with her. It says, such as anger, resentment, inadequacy. And inadequacy is making someone feel like they don't matter. Right? They feel like they ain't nothing. Right? It says helplessness or disgust. In its original meaning, jealousy is distant from envy, though the two terms have popularly become synonyms in the English language. All right. But it says he will not spare in the day of vengeance, man. That man didn't give a fuck where y'all was going. Y'all could have been on y'all way to the church. He ain't give a fuck. The Lord didn't care, man. Right? The book of Deuteronomy tells us that the Lord kills and makes alive. So this is the work of the Lord. Right? In the book of Amos, it says that all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword. Right? And the sword is any killing instrument, man. Even a car, even speed, even an accident, so-called. It says, verse 35, it says, he will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts. Right? He ain't satisfied with that. He wants your life. He wants that wickedness to be done away with. In order for that to be done away with, that body has to go back to the damn dirt. And that spirit has to go back to the Father who created it. Right?
Park before they drove off. Not far from there, police say Perez rear-ended his wife and Dark, sending the vehicle they were in through the fence and into this flood channel. Perez was later arrested. The San Bernardino County District Attorney charging him with 2 counts of murder, to which he has pleaded not guilty. Meantime, Asia's sister created this GoFundMe account to help pay for funeral expenses. Her sister saying that Asia was a mother of 3, taken by the father of her kids and a man she'd been with for 11 years. Court records show that Asia filed for a restraining order against Perez back in 2021, citing domestic violence, but a judge denied it. In a statement to the
real quick. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 22. It reads, if a man be found lying with a woman married to an husband, then they shall both of them die. Okay. It says, both the man that lay with the woman and the woman, so shall thou put away evil from Israel, man. Okay, this is how you put away evil, man. The wickedness has to be put to death. Okay? This is how you do it. We're not saying go do it. But those spirits that are created for vengeance, that's their job. They're going to do that. right? Nobody gets away with nothing, man. In one way, shape, form, or fashion, everything that you dish out is coming back. Everything, man. All right? It says, if a man be found lying with a woman married to an husband, just like this buddy, he caught red-handed to the point where he running in the car. Like, you don't think this nigga about to hit this car, man? Why are you even with her, man? Why are you even doing all this shit? Like, you don't know how niggas act about they bitch, man. Hey, that's the fastest way to go, man. That's the fastest way. You want to go meet the father? Fucking around with another nigga woman, man. Right? Had that fucking woman acting and treating her husband some type of way, man. We just read it. He don't want nothing. He don't want no money, no nothing. He wants your motherfucking head. And as he should want your fucking head. It says, then they shall both of them, okay? This woman and this man in this car, both the man that lay with her, or both the man that lay with the woman, and the woman, so shall thou put away evil from Israel, man. Okay?
LA Times, Guercy's sister says Guercy was in the process of leaving her husband. As for Asia's love interest, KTLA has reached out to his family for a response. Now, we have also reached out to the San Bernardino County coroner, and officials there tell us that both victims are believed to have been killed because of blunt force trauma. That's the injuries that they say were causes of death. Reporting live from San Bernardino, I'm Shelby Nelson, KTLA 5 News.
Shelby.
Hey, the wages of sin is death, man. Right? You motherfuckers be on your way to do wickedness, and the Lord come get you, or you be coming back from doing it, and the Lord come get you. Real quick, and I'm gonna close out. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 20 and verse 10. It says, and the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer, meaning the man, and the adulteress, meaning that woman, shall surely be put to death, man. All right. Hey, Lord willing, you were edified. All right. In closing, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Hey, double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who taught us this truth. And shalom to the hopeful elect. Until next time, shalom.